What if I told you that one tiny clove you've been ignoring could add 10 years to your life? Sounds crazy, right? But here's where things get interesting. 3 months ago, I started eating raw garlic every single morning. My doctor laughed at me. My friends said I was insane. Even my dog refused to come near me. But I was determined to find out the truth behind this ancient superfood that grandmothers have sworn by for centuries. Then something unexpected happened. My blood pressure dropped 15 points. My energy skyrocketed. But there was one benefit that shocked even my skeptical doctor. And I'll reveal it later in this video. Trust me, when you hear benefit number 7, you'll run to your kitchen immediately, now, before we dive into these 10 life-changing benefits. I want to know, how old are you? And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. And if you have any questions about raw garlic, side effects, how to consume it, or anything else, I promise I'll answer every single one. Benefit number 10. Natural antibiotic powerhouse. Let's kick things off with something that'll blow your mind. While everyone's running to the pharmacy for antibiotics, nature's been hiding a powerful alternative right in your kitchen. Raw garlic contains a compound called allicin, which is released when you crush or chew the clove. This remarkable substance has been proven to fight bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. Studies show that allicin can combat antibiotic-resistant strains like MRSA, which modern medicine struggles with. What makes this even more fascinating is that unlike synthetic antibiotics, garlic doesn't destroy your gut's beneficial bacteria. Instead, it selectively targets harmful pathogens while leaving your microbiome intact. During cold and flu season, consuming just 1 clove daily can reduce your infection risk by up to 63%. The key is eating it raw because cooking destroys up to 90% of allicin's potency. Simply crush a clove, wait 10 minutes for allicin to fully activate, then swallow it with water or add it to your salad. Benefit number 9. Heart disease prevention. Now, here's where things get really personal for me. My father had his first heart attack at 52, and doctors said I was genetically predisposed to the same fate. That terrified me. But then I discovered something incredible about garlic's effect on cardiovascular health. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, particularly diallyl trisulfide, that work like magic on your blood vessels. These compounds stimulate the production of hydrogen sulfide, a gas that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. Multiple clinical trials have demonstrated that consuming raw garlic daily can reduce total cholesterol by 10 to 15%. Even more impressive, it specifically targets LDL, the dangerous type of cholesterol that clogs arteries, while preserving or even increasing HDL, the good cholesterol your body needs. The organic sulfides in garlic also prevent platelet aggregation, which means your blood flows more smoothly and clots less readily. For people with hypertension, garlic supplementation can lower blood pressure as effectively as some prescription medications, with systolic pressure dropping by an average of 8 to 10 points. After 6 months of daily raw garlic, my own cholesterol dropped 28 points without any medication. Benefit number 8. Cancer-fighting properties. I know what you're thinking. Can something as simple as garlic really impact something as serious as cancer? The science says yes, and it's pretty remarkable. Garlic is loaded with organosulfur compounds, like diallyl sulfide, diallyl disulfide, and S-allylcysteine that have powerful anti-cancer properties. These compounds work through multiple mechanisms to protect your cells. First, they enhance your body's detoxification enzymes, helping eliminate carcinogens before they can damage DNA. Second, they trigger apoptosis, which is basically a self-destruct program in abnormal cells, stopping them from becoming tumors. Research from the Iowa Women's Health Study, which followed over 41,000 women, found that those who regularly consumed garlic had a 50% lower risk of colon cancer. Studies on stomach cancer show even more dramatic results. with regular garlic consumption reducing risk by up to 70%. The National Cancer Institute recognizes garlic as one of the vegetables with the most potential cancer-preventive properties. What's particularly exciting is that garlic appears effective against multiple cancer types, including breast, prostate, lung, and bladder cancers. The allyl sulfides in garlic can even make cancer cells more sensitive to chemotherapy while protecting healthy cells from treatment damage. Benefit number 7. Brain protection and cognitive enhancement. Remember earlier when I mentioned that benefit number 7 would shock you? Well, here it is. Garlic might be the key to keeping your mind sharp as you age. And this one hit close to home for me. My grandmother struggled with dementia in her final years, and watching her fade away was heartbreaking. What I learned about garlic and brain health gave me real hope for my own future. Garlic contains powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect brain cells from oxidative damage and inflammation, the two primary drivers of cognitive decline. The antioxidant S-allyl cysteine can cross the blood-brain barrier, directly protecting neurons from damage. Research shows that aged garlic extract increases levels of serotonin and dopamine in the brain, neurotransmitters essential for mood, memory, and cognitive function. In studies with Alzheimer's patients, garlic supplementation improved cognitive test scores and reduced markers of brain inflammation. But here's what really amazed me. Garlic promotes the growth of new brain cells through a process called neurogenesis. The compound fruarg in garlic has been shown to protect existing neurons while encouraging the formation of new neural connections. For anyone worried about memory loss, brain fog, or dementia, this is huge news. Benefit number 6. Immune system supercharger. You know those people who never seem to get sick? The ones who breeze through flu season while everyone around them is miserable? I used to hate those people because I wasn't one of them. I caught every cold, every bug, everything that went around. But here's what changed everything for me. Garlic is like rocket fuel for your immune system, and the mechanism is absolutely fascinating. When you consume raw garlic, the allicin and other sulfur compounds stimulate white blood cell production, particularly macrophages, natural killer cells, and T lymphocytes. These are your body's frontline defenders against infection. But garlic does something even more sophisticated than just boosting numbers. It enhances the activity and effectiveness of these immune cells, making them better hunters and killers of pathogens. A landmark study published in Advances in Therapy found that people who took garlic daily for 12 weeks had 63% fewer colds. And when they did get sick, they recovered 70% faster than the placebo group. Garlic also increases the production of glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, which protects immune cells from damage during battle with infections. The compound ajoine in garlic has been shown to prevent viruses from entering cells and replicating. Since I started my daily garlic routine, I've gone from 6 colds per year to maybe 1 mild sniffle. Benefit number 5. Powerful detoxification. Think about everything your body encounters daily. Pollution in the air you breathe, chemicals in the water you drink, toxins in processed foods, heavy metals lurking in unexpected places. Your liver is working overtime trying to process all this garbage. And honestly, it needs help. This is where garlic becomes your detox champion. Garlic contains sulfur compounds that are essential for the 2-phase detoxification process your liver uses to neutralize and eliminate toxins. In phase 1, enzymes like cytochrome P450 break down toxic substances. In phase 2, your liver attaches other molecules to these broken down toxins to make them water-soluble so they can be excreted. Garlic supercharges both phases. The sulfur amino acids in garlic, particularly cysteine, are precursors to glutathione, which is absolutely critical for phase 2 detoxification. A groundbreaking study with workers in a car battery plant who were exposed to dangerous levels of lead showed that garlic was more effective than the drug D-penicillamine at removing lead from the blood while producing fewer side effects. Participants taking garlic experienced a 19% reduction in blood lead levels and significant improvements in clinical signs of toxicity like headaches and blood pressure. Garlic also increases the production of detoxification enzymes that protect your body from environmental carcinogens and pollutants. Benefit number 4. Athletic performance. Enhancer. Here's something that surprised even me, and I thought I knew everything about garlic. Ancient Olympic athletes in Greece consumed garlic before competitions, and modern science has now proven they were onto something incredible. When I started training for a marathon last year, I was skeptical that garlic could actually improve my performance. Boy, was I wrong. Garlic enhances athletic performance through several powerful mechanisms. First, it improves oxygen utilization by increasing nitric oxide production, which dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow to working muscles. This means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients during exercise. Studies show that garlic supplementation can reduce exercise-induced heart rate, allowing you to work harder with less cardiovascular strain. In one fascinating study, subjects with heart disease who took garlic oil for 6 weeks increased their peak exercise capacity by 12% and reduced exercise-induced fatigue. The anti-inflammatory compounds in garlic also speed up recovery by reducing exercise-induced muscle damage and soreness. But here's the kicker: garlic may enhance endurance by improving fat metabolism, helping your body use fat stores for energy more efficiently. Historically, garlic was used to reduce fatigue in laborers and is mentioned in ancient texts as an endurance enhancer. My own experience backs this up completely. My race times improved, and I recovered faster between training sessions. Benefit number 3. Blood sugar regulation. If you're pre-diabetic, diabetic, or just worried about your blood sugar levels, stop everything and pay attention to this. The global diabetes epidemic is out of control, with over 400 million people affected worldwide, and conventional treatments often come with serious side effects. What if garlic could help? The evidence is compelling. Garlic contains compounds that improve insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. The main player here is S-allyl cysteine sulfoxide, which increases insulin secretion from pancreatic beta cells. Multiple studies have shown that raw garlic consumption can significantly reduce fasting blood glucose levels in diabetic patients. In one clinical trial, participants who consumed garlic daily experienced a 10 to 15% reduction in fasting blood sugar and improved HbA1c levels, which measure long-term glucose control. But garlic doesn't just lower blood sugar, it also protects against diabetic complications. The antioxidants in garlic prevent glycation, a process where sugar molecules attach to proteins and damage them, leading to complications like neuropathy, retinopathy, and kidney disease. Garlic has been shown to protect the kidneys, eyes, and nerves from diabetic damage. The anti-inflammatory properties also reduce chronic inflammation associated with insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome. For anyone struggling with blood sugar issues, adding raw garlic could be a game changer, though you should definitely work with your doctor if you're on diabetes medication, since garlic can enhance their effects. Benefit number 2, anti-aging and longevity. We're almost at the number 1 benefit. But first, let's talk about something everyone cares about deep down: staying young and living longer. I'm not talking about chasing some impossible fountain of youth. I'm talking about real, science-backed longevity that garlic can provide. At the cellular level, aging is caused by oxidative stress, which damages your DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Garlic is absolutely packed with antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can cause this damage. The compound S-allyl cysteine is particularly powerful, protecting cells from oxidative injury and extending their lifespan. Studies on model organisms show that garlic extract can extend lifespan by activating longevity genes and pathways. Similar to caloric restriction, but without the hunger, garlic also maintains telomere length, which are the protective caps on your chromosomes that shorten as you age. Shorter telomeres are associated with aging and disease. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, garlic helps preserve telomere length. In population studies, regular garlic consumers show fewer age-related diseases and better physical and cognitive function in old age. The combination of cardiovascular protection, cancer prevention, brain health, and immune support creates a synergistic anti-aging effect. Some researchers believe that garlic's ability to activate sirtuins, proteins that regulate cellular health and longevity, might be one of the most significant anti-aging mechanisms. Essentially, garlic helps your cells stay younger, healthier, and more resilient against age-related damage. Benefit number 1, gut health transformation. Here we are, the number 1 benefit that ties everything together. And honestly, this is the foundation that makes all the other benefits possible. Your gut health controls everything: your immune system, your mood, your energy, your metabolism, even how well you age. I used to struggle with constant bloating, irregular digestion, and what felt like food sensitivities to everything. Doctors kept prescribing medications that never really worked. Then I discovered what garlic does for gut health, and it completely transformed my life. Garlic acts as a powerful prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut while eliminating harmful pathogens. The inulin and fructooligosaccharides in garlic are favorite foods for good bacteria, like lactobacilli and bifidobacteria. These beneficial microbes produce short-chain fatty acids that heal your intestinal lining, reduce inflammation, and strengthen your gut barrier. At the same time, garlic's antimicrobial compounds selectively target harmful bacteria, parasites, and fungi like Candida without destroying your beneficial flora. This selective action is crucial because broad-spectrum antibiotics wipe out everything, good and bad. Studies show garlic can rebalance dysbiotic gut microbiomes, which is when bad bacteria outnumber good bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome influences every system in your body. It produces neurotransmitters that affect your mood and cognition. It trains your immune system. It extracts nutrients from food. It even communicates with your genes, turning them on or off. When my gut healed through daily garlic consumption, everything else fell into place. My energy soared, my skin cleared, my mood stabilized, and those other 9 benefits became even more pronounced. Now I know what you're thinking. This all sounds amazing. But how do I actually eat raw garlic without turning into a social outcast? Let me share the method that changed everything for me. First, take 1 to 2 fresh cloves and crush them with the flat side of a knife. This crucial step activates the alliinase enzyme that creates Allicin. Wait exactly 10 minutes before consuming. This waiting period maximizes Allicin formation and potency. You can swallow the crushed pieces with water like a pill, mix them into salad dressing, or blend them into a smoothie. Adding a bit of honey or lemon helps mask the intensity. For best results, consume garlic on an empty stomach in the morning, about 30 minutes before breakfast. But here's what you absolutely need to know before starting. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, garlic can enhance their effects, so consult your doctor first. The same goes if you're scheduled for surgery. Stop garlic consumption at least 2 weeks beforehand. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should limit intake to normal food amounts. Some people experience heartburn, upset stomach, or allergic reactions. Start with half a clove to assess your tolerance. And yes, the breath smell is real, but chewing fresh parsley, mint, or drinking green tea helps tremendously. Your body adapts within a week or 2. There you have it. 10 incredible reasons why that humble garlic clove deserves a permanent spot in your daily routine. I've shared my personal journey with you, and now I want to hear yours. Are you ready to start this 30-day garlic challenge with me? Drop a comment below telling me which benefit surprised you most. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my follow-up video where I'll share my exclusive garlic recipes that eliminate the smell completely. If this video helped you, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you soon.